Hey everyone, and welcome back to Health Nova Zone. Today, we're diving into something truly transformative. How to rewire your brain for optimism. You might think some people are just born sunny side up, but science shows that optimism is a skill you can learn and strengthen, just like a muscle. It's not about ignoring life's problems, but about changing how you perceive and react to them. A more optimistic outlook can improve your mental health, boost your resilience, and even lead to a longer, healthier life. So, if you're ready to shift your mindset and invite more positivity into your world, you're in the right place. Let's get started on this journey to a brighter you. First up, let's talk about the brain's incredible ability to change. It's called neuroplasticity. Think of your brain as a network of roads. When you repeatedly have negative thoughts, you're paving a superhighway for pessimism. It becomes your default route. But here's the amazing part. You can build new roads. Every time you consciously choose an optimistic thought or practice a positive habit, you're laying the groundwork for a new neural pathway. Over time, with consistency, this new positive pathway becomes stronger, wider, and easier to travel. The old negative highway starts to get overgrown and less used. This is the core principle of rewiring your brain. You are the architect of your own mind. It's an empowering idea, isn't it? You have the power to reshape your thought patterns and fundamentally change your outlook on life. So, how do we start building these new positive roads? One of the most powerful and scientifically backed methods is practicing gratitude. It sounds simple, but its effects are profound. Gratitude physically changes your brain. It boosts the neurotransmitters dopamine and serotonin, which are your brain's natural feel-good chemicals. A great way to start is with a daily gratitude journal. Every evening, before you go to sleep, write down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be monumental. Maybe it was the warm sun on your face, a delicious cup of coffee, or a kind word from a friend. By actively looking for the good, you train your brain to notice it more often. It shifts your focus away from what is lacking and onto the abundance that already exists in your life. This simple act can reframe your entire day and, over time, your entire mindset. Another key strategy is to challenge your negative thoughts, a technique often used in cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. Our brains have a built-in negativity bias, a remnant of our survival instincts, which makes us pay more attention to bad news. This can lead to automatic, negative thoughts, or you know the ones. I'm not good enough. This will never work. Or something bad is bound to happen. The trick is to become a detective of your own mind. When you catch yourself thinking a negative thought, don't just accept it as fact. Question it. Ask yourself, is this thought 100% true? What's a more balanced or positive way to look at this situation? For example, if you make a mistake at work and think, I'm a total failure, challenge that. Reframe it to, I made a mistake, which is human. What can I learn from this to do better next time? This practice of catching, checking, and changing your thoughts disrupts the pessimistic cycle and builds mental strength and a more realistic, optimistic perspective. Now, let's talk about the power of mindfulness and being present. So often, our anxiety and pessimism stem from worrying about the future or ruminating on the past. Mindfulness is the practice of gently bringing your attention to the present moment without judgment. It grounds you in the here and now. You can practice this through meditation, even just for 5 minutes a day. Focus on your breath, the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. When your mind wanders, and it will gently guide it back to your breath. This isn't about emptying your mind, but about observing your thoughts without getting swept away by them. Mindfulness reduces stress and creates a space between a trigger and your reaction, giving you the choice to respond with optimism rather than negativity. It teaches your brain that it's okay to just be right here, right now, and that in this present moment, you are safe and okay. Physical activity is another non-negotiable for a positive mindset. You've probably heard of a runner's high. That's not just a myth. Exercise releases endorphins, which are powerful, natural mood elevators. But you don't have to run a marathon to get the benefits. A brisk 30-minute walk, a dance session in your living room, or some gentle yoga can make a huge difference. Exercise is a powerful antidote to stress and anxiety. It gets you out of your head and into your body. When you move your body, you change your emotional state. It helps clear the mental fog and gives you a sense of accomplishment, which directly fuels optimism. So find a form of movement you genuinely enjoy. The key is consistency. Making it a regular part of your routine is an investment in both your physical and mental well-being. Paving yet another road to a more positive brain. Surrounding yourself with positivity is also crucial. The people we spend time with, the content we consume, it all influences our mindset. Think about it. If you're constantly around people who complain, or you're doom scrolling through negative news all day, it's going to be incredibly difficult to maintain an optimistic outlook. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So, make a conscious effort to connect with uplifting, supportive, and optimistic individuals. And be mindful of your media diet. Unfollow accounts that make you feel bad about yourself. Follow pages that inspire, educate, and make you smile. Listen to uplifting podcasts or music. Your environment is like soil for your brain. To grow a positive mindset, you need to plant yourself in fertile, nourishing ground. This isn't about cutting everyone off, but about curating your social and digital world to support the person you want to become. Let's also talk about the power of kindness and altruism. Performing acts of kindness has a surprising effect on our own happiness. It's called the helper's high. When you do something nice for someone else, without expecting anything in return, your brain releases oxytocin, the love hormone, which boosts feelings of connection and well-being. This can be as simple as giving a genuine compliment, holding a door for someone, or volunteering for a cause you care about. Focusing on helping others gets us out of our own heads and our own problems. It provides a sense of purpose and perspective, reminding us that we can make a positive impact on the world. This feeling of agency and connection is a powerful fuel for optimism. It shows us that, even in tough times, we have the capacity to create good. Finally, visualizing a positive future is a technique used by top athletes and successful entrepreneurs, and you can use it to take a few minutes each day to vividly imagine your ideal future. Don't just think about it, feel it. What does it look like? What does it sound like? How do you feel living that life? Engage all your senses. Be doing this. You're not just daydreaming. You're priming your brain to notice opportunities that align with your vision. You're essentially creating a mental map to your goals. This practice builds belief and motivation. It trains your brain to expect positive outcomes and to work towards them, turning abstract hopes into tangible possibilities. It shifts your focus from a future filled with potential problems to one filled with potential and promise, which is the very essence of an optimistic outlook. So, to recap these simple but powerful strategies, start a daily gratitude practice to train your brain to see the good. Become a detective of your thoughts, challenging and reframing negativity. Practice mindfulness to anchor yourself in the present moment. Move your body regularly to boost your mood with endorphins. Curate a positive environment by choosing uplifting people and content. Perform acts of kindness to connect with others and find purpose. And finally, visualize your success to build belief and motivation. Remember, rewiring your brain for optimism is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, patience, and consistency. There will be days when it feels hard, and old negative patterns will try to creep back in. That's okay. Be kind to yourself. The goal is not perfection, but progress. Every time you choose one of these strategies, you are casting a vote for a more optimistic future. You are taking control of your mental landscape and actively building a happier, more resilient mind. Thank you so much for joining me today at Health Nova Zone. I hope you found these strategies helpful and feel inspired to start your own journey of rewiring your brain. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And do you and forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you do and miss our next video. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Which one of these strategies are you excited to try first? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay positive.